we were kind of up and down and up and down.
It was indeed that kind of year for Sammie, Chergo, and the Pioneer women's golf team. There were plenty of ups and downs during the 2011-2012 campaign. And that's a bit unusual for DU. Coach Chergo's teams have been the model of consistency for the past decade, routinely finishing among the nation's top 40. However, this year, it was a struggle to get all 5 golfers playing well at the same time.
We were just thin. We needed some people to step up the bottom of the lineup, and that never really happened. And we also had a lot of parity within our team. You know, Kelly and Rachel and Tanya, and we don't have a #1 player that we knew was going to shoot par or better every single round. Our lineup was #1 through #5, kind of a mix in and out. Tanya improved, Rachel improved. A lot of positive can come out of this year.
In terms of ups and downs, the Pioneers' biggest up came at the Sun Belt Conference Championships. Playing in its final Sun Belt tourney ever, Denver chalked up its 9th consecutive conference title. The highlight, a dominating second round in a driving rainstorm.
It was fantastic. And you know, I think we were up by maybe 7 shots. And on that golf course, it's hard to get some separation. When that weather came up, I thought this is great for us because our kids are just so much tougher than a lot of those other student athletes. We play in tough tournaments, tough conditions, and I was very proud of 1 through 5, the effort that stepped up, and you know, that won the tournament for us.
Denver built a double-digit lead after day 2, leaving the final round to decide medalist honors. Tanya Daffenrud and freshman Rachael Watton were in contention. Watton was surprised to find herself in a sudden death playoff after 54 holes.
Yeah, I had been in and ordered my lunch already, and I thought I was 2 shots behind, and all of a sudden we're getting carted out to 17 for a playoff. So, I mean, it was all a bit of a rush, but it was just a bonus being in the playoff.
On the first hole of sudden death, Watton's opponent found the water, leaving DU's freshman 2 putts for the win. For the young lady from Edinburgh, Scotland, it was an amazing finish to a solid spring.
She's the first Pioneer freshman to win conference in a playoff, and she's going to win. I told her before the playoff, I said, you may win today or not, but this won't be your last chance. She's going to win a lot of golf tournaments for us at DU. Great kid, great player, and a real savvy par on the first playoff hole.
All right, so let me get this right. All conference, medalist, freshman of the year, Sun Belt Conference Team Championship. That's a pretty good way to end the run in the Sun Belt.
Yeah, I know. We've just got to keep it going in the WAC now, hopefully.
Indeed, the Pioneers will begin play in the Western Athletic Conference next year, but they leave the Sun Belt as the most dominant golf team in league history, something that makes the DU head coach extremely proud.
I don't really remember the victory per se and the trophy, but I remember the teams, and I think one thing I'm so proud about is the culture of our program. No matter the level of our team, they play their tails off at the Sun Belt. You know, and we feel it's different. We represent our university, we represent people here in the athletic department. It's a special event for our program, and I'm really proud of the culture and how our players always seem to rise and play their tails off.
In addition to Watton, Kelly Drake and Tanya Daffenrud were named All-Conference, and the Pioneers earned their 11th consecutive trip to the NCAA Regionals. A 19th place finish kept them from a return trip to the NCAA Championships, but it also gave the Pioneers a little extra motivation for next season.
Are we disappointed we didn't play in the national championship? Yes, that's our goal. I mean, that's the benchmark where if we don't compete at the national championship, top 24 teams of the country, we're not happy. And the way we played at regionals was not good. I think we were all a little shocked and a little disappointed. Women's golf's getting better, and there's a lot of good golf teams. 1 through 40 can all play. So I think the lessons and maybe the pit in our stomachs after our regional performance this year, I think really will motivate our team and our coaching staff to you know, level up our new kids next year, start getting back to the culture of athletic, hardworking kids, and I'm excited. I think that there's some rocking out to do in the next handful of years for the Pioneers.